Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday to you. Beautiful Sunday today. Hope everybody's enjoying their weekend. Today I'm going to say, we all have shit that we did in our past. We all have a lot of shit that we're not proud of. We all did, crazy shit. And you know what? You can't dwell there. A lot of people, they're stuck in the past. They live there. They keep reliving it every single day. They don't change. Nothing's ever new, exciting. And they live that same, repetitive misery cycle for the rest of their life. But don't do that shit, man. Don't dwell there. Don't live in your past, because you can't go back and change it. No matter what you did, you can't go back and change it. Just like me. I was a meth addict and an alcoholic. I was a fucking loser. I admit it. I used to be lazy. I fucking, just tried to live that life as hard as I could. And, it almost killed me. And I almost lost my family because of it. And some days I can't believe I did that shit either. But I don't live there because I changed. Because I changed and I kept changing and I kept learning and I kept growing and I evolved as a fucking man. I don't have to stay stuck there. But again, there's a lot of people out there that will, that they think that that's your identity, that they don't know. Oh, this guy used to be a drug addict and an alcoholic. He probably still is. Well, no. For 7 years and 7 months, I've been clean and sober on a personal growth mission. And people, they're going to try to bring you down because, like I said, they're stuck there. They're stuck there and they want you to be stuck there with them because it makes them, feel good about being, such a loser. And it sucks. Sucks that it has to be that way. But hey, I got here because I had a lot of help from my wife, my kids, all the people that support me on this journey. All you people on here that listen to me every day religiously. I really appreciate everyone. I really have a lot of gratitude for the support that I have. And again, I just really appreciate it. But don't dwell on the past. Don't stay stuck there. As long as you're focused every day on becoming a better man or a better woman, you will move further and further away from the bullshit life that you used to have. And hey, I still to this day struggle with depression, manic depression. I struggle with, am I doing the right thing? I struggle with anxiety. I struggle with worry. I still struggle every single day, but it's so much better now than it used to be. It's so much, easier to get through those things than it used to be. And if I really focus on how far I've come, it's just a really awesome feeling to have risen above that bullshit. So yeah, you may go back and forth and, go back to that, that life. Oh, I did these stupid things, but hey, that's not your identity. You define yourself. Nobody else does. So make a change today. Make another one tomorrow. Make another one next week. Make another one next month. And keep doing that for the rest of your life, because there's no timeline on getting better. And there's no one that can say, hey, you're here at this age and you can't get better anymore. That's bullshit. You can keep getting better for the rest of your life, but you're never going to get better if you live in the past. So focus on today. Try to keep getting better. Kick today's ass. Let's go!